Hello and welcome to Speak Free with MattyG, episode 43. I'm joined here today by two very special guests. First time having two guests in the studio at the same time. We've got Louie and Liam from RealWrld Clothing Co. RealWrld Clothing, sorry. Yeah. We're going to be talking about, obviously, the brand. Yeah. How you came up with the idea, sort of the process behind that. Yeah. We're also going to be talking about your DJing, which started late 2022. Yeah. And we're going to talk about Liam. You've signed with Cronulla Sharks for this year. Yeah. So that's pretty exciting. So we'll talk about your footy career as well. But yeah, let's get into it. First, I want to talk about, obviously, the clothing company. Yeah. It's an oversaturated market. But I think what stands out with you guys is that it's not just fucking, an AS color tee with a brand on it. No. You've worked with a proper manufacturer. Yeah. It's made here in Australia, which I think is like, such an important thing. Yeah, 100%. Like to buy Australian made products. But how did you guys come up with the idea?
It was like late October 2022, I'd say. Yeah. And it was just one of the boys who were at TAFE, and he was just like, fuck this shit, bro. He's like, I just want to do something with my life. And then, he messaged us and one of the other boys, and then we were just brainstorming, we were like thinking about names. I think what names did you come up with?
Oh, I was one of like lads, or we were gonna call it lads, but then we're like, nah, that's a bit cringe.
Yeah, like we wanted something like more broad, like more inclusive of everyone, because like you said, lads, like more gender specific.
Yeah.
So then I don't know how we got.
Yeah, I wore young at the time. We're still young now, but we're leaving school at the time.
Well, how old were you then?
He was 17.
Yeah.
17. Fucking hell.
Yeah.
When I was 17, mate, I was just thinking about the next party.
Yeah.
And what I'm going to get on that weekend.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Think I was graduating school. I just graduated school, and kind of like when you leave school, everyone says, oh, welcome to the real world. And that was kind of a idea for us. And we're like, well, everyone says that. It's kind of a slogan or motto that we could use for our brand.
Yeah.
And
I think...
Yeah, it's like something everyone can relate to. Like leaving school, everyone's going into the real world, and then we just wanted to roll with it, stick with it, and
And it has like an urban feel to it as well. Like I feel like, I don't know if that's like on purpose or it's just how you've like marketed it but like it definitely to me is like, when I see that, I don't even have to know user from like Penrith to know it's like a Penrith brand. You know what I mean? Like, I think that's cool. Like, I'm big on like, supporting Western Sydney, creatives and people who are doing cool shit out here. Because there's a lot of people like,
100%.
and and the West fucking cops it, man. Like, just people just talk down on the West so much, and there's so much going on here. But was that like an important factor for you guys, like when you were marketing it, to like make sure people know it's, a Penrith brand? Or
like we more so like wanted it to be like a raw experience, like not paint a different picture, like this is really us, this is the real world, this is how we do things, and and like just be creative in our own mindsets and what we do.
Yeah, that's mad. And what were you guys both doing like straight out of school? Were you working somewhere at the time, or?
Yeah, I was a teacher's aide at a behavioural school, which was pretty good experience there. But kind of trying to balance it both. But like it is hard with like our afternoon jobs and stuff like that. Yeah. And like trying to get like clothes on the way. So that's why we just got to kind of work on that a bit.
Yeah, and this shit takes time.
Yeah,
like,
100%.
Like anything, man. Like, fuck, when I first started this podcast, it was dog shit. And you're doing a lot better than fucking I am, like with your marketing and that. But it looks really good. Like your socials and that looks fucking mad. Yeah. And you've actually been here before at 27 Project to do a shoot.
We did a shoot here. Through Nick here, so which was good. Build a connection and like feels like home being here.
Yeah. I think Nick and Bomber and that had we came here before we actually released our first shirt, and they helped us out big time with just ideas and stuff to go from there, because obviously they've been around, experienced it. Yeah. And I was pretty good with Nick and like it's Kyle from Setter. So he's mad. He helped us out massively, and like massive props to him.
Yeah. No, that's mad. man, like, yeah, Nick is the best.
Yeah.
He's the best. Like, what he's helped me do with this podcast is like next level. You know, he's just taught me so much. But obviously, we'll talk about both your own, you know, careers as well, outside of this. But is it just you guys with RealWrld, or is there like a couple others involved?
There's two other boys.
Two other boys? Yeah, mad. So you just put in like, you just went all in on like equal finances?
Yeah, pretty
and
much.
then like, now we're just at the point, like, we're just like regenerating the money, so like we don't have to put in anymore. Which is good,
that's
so.
good. That's good.
Yeah, just leave the money in there and just go from there.
And who does the design element of it?
Your man
Yeah.
right here.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah, just on my laptop from school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you have a background? Have you always been like interested in design, sort of?
Oh, not really. I've always been interested like in clothes.
Yeah.
I've always like seen clothes and be like, fuck, they'll look better with a different design.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then kind of when one of the boys, Kai, was like, oh, let's create something, I was straight away. Like he put it in our group chat. We have like 8 of us and not many boys were interested. And then maybe me, Louie and Ashton, now the mate in it, were like pretty interested in it. And we're like, yeah, let's just go from there. Eh?
Yeah, that's mad.
Yeah. So like, yeah, that was like another cool thing. Like us creating this, like Liam had like this design aspect that he didn't know he had, and then like, which is pretty good. And then our mate Kai, who did the photo shoot, like he has that photography side that he didn't know he had. So like, it's cool seeing like different things like come out.
Yeah, different skills and that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's mad. We'll talk a bit about your DJing.
Yeah.
So you go by the name RealWrld as well.
Yeah.
Your DJ name. Was that important for you to like sort of match the brands, or?
Yeah, so like originally I was gonna go with like just Lou, but then I just wanted to like stick to the brand, and like it just made more sense to me because every time I play my show, I can just rock my brand. And be like, oh yeah, that's DJ RealWrld.
Yeah, that's
and
mad.
Then, and like some
Sell
people have
merch at your
noticed me
shows and
like
shit.
like some people have noticed me like through that, which is pretty cool. And then you just like see randoms rock your shirt.
Yeah,
like, right, that's
pretty
sick.
cool.
Yeah.
And then so I just ran with DJ RealWrld, and then it's been good ever since.
Yeah, that's dope. And what are some like what's probably the biggest places you've played at so far?
I played
Like,
at
or things that, you know, were like in your head is like that was a fucking mad gig.
I did Uni O Week with my mate Nago at Colt in King's Cross.
Oh yeah, mad.
And then so that led to like us getting more gigs. And then
What uni was that for?
it's just like
all
it's
unis?
just like an event. So then we played that. There was like over 400 tickets sold. So it was a
Fuck
packed
yeah.
event. And
That would have been
then,
mad.
Yeah, just like from there, just spoke to like other club owners, and then they want to get us on to like other places.
Yeah.
Which is pretty sick. So just in the works with that.
Yeah.
And then I feel like this year will be pretty big in that aspect. So
And I feel like Sydney nightlife, like there's a few years there where it was dog shit,
yeah,
and like after lockout laws came in and all that, which, you know, each their own, everyone has their opinion on. But I think it fucking killed the city.
yeah, 100%.
And really, it didn't really stop the violence; it just moved the violence to elsewhere.
Yeah.
But now I feel like now is like a time. I don't know if it's like post-COVID or what, or like, but I feel like it's definitely on the up. I feel like it's like a renaissance of like DJ, like, you know, like everyone's like doing shit. Everyone's doing shit. Everyone's going out. There's like events on all nights of the week, like Ivy
it's
fucking
crazy,
Thursdays.
bro.
They do Lost Sundays there. Like, it's fucking mad. And then you have people like Fred again, who's just come in. We were just talking about it before.
Yeah.
Like, literally just flew into fucking Sydney and announced a show at the Opera House. It's for that night, and there's 110,000 people trying to get a ticket. Like,
crazy.
And it shows that, like, to me, I think the music industry, especially that aspect of the music industry, like EDM, is fucking 100% on the up in Sydney.
100%. Like, I feel like that commercial phase is like phasing out in a sense, and like being a DJ, you just got to find your music, find your groove, and then like people will fuck with you about, this guy plays my type of shit.
Yes.
And then more people come, and that's what I realized through making music as well. Like, because everyone can like stick to the commercial stuff. Like anyone can just like go play commercial, but then you're not really expressing yourself as a DJ.
100%.
So then if you play your stuff, what you groove with, and what other people can relate to, then like you just build a crowd, and then build like a serotonin like effect.
And that's the crowd you want too, because you don't want to be playing to please.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You want to be playing to have fun,
Yeah,
and to enjoy what you're doing.
Yeah, like you want to play to have fun, and people be like, yeah, I want to come watch him, not just play to please the crowd.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you'll get people there that are actually there for the music, not there to just like get fucked up. And
Yeah,
I
like-
mean, you'll get that too. But
No, like a big person I've seen do it is Nicky T, like with his D&B aspect.
Yeah.
Like, bro. Like he fucks with that so hard, but then he makes other people fuck with it. So then everyone's like chasing Nicky T. So like,
yes,
just to hear him play that shit.
man,
was just
he
sick.
fucking killed it last night. Killed
it.
it.
Was fucking sick.
Like I was photographing an event at Tattersalls and had a few drinks.
Yeah.
Had a few drinks. There was a few free drinks going around. I also know the manager there and the seckies, so it was like I felt like I was at home. You know,
Yeah.
it was like a new like I think I've gone to Tats like maybe like a couple other times. Like I'm not from Penrith, so when I rocked up there and there was like the secchi back from the Royal like there, and then there was like my mates managing there now who I used to work with at Claro Tav. So I was like, fuck, I'm home, bro. This is mad. So I had a bit of fun. Probably had a bit too much fun considering I was working, but it is what it is. But Nicky T got up, man, and that was such a good set.
Even like Spares is another person. He's like has his own music, his own feel, and like
he's like his own person.
That's what I respect about him.
He's a whole like he's a different cat, man.
Yeah.
He's
Like,
I love
Spares
him,
is
but
Spares,
I love Spares. We went away to MattyG, where he was playing at Kelly's Irish pub there.
Yeah.
And it was a good night because the footy was on. It was Manly versus Newcastle, I think. And in a draw.
Oh, really?
So like every cunt came out. Like players from both teams were there. Like it was mad. It was a mad night. But yeah, Spares is just like everything he does. I'm just like, you're a weird cunt, but I love it. He's a good cunt, but he won't mind me saying that. Now let's talk your footy.
Yeah.
Obviously, fucking congratulations.
Thank you.
A lot of people try to do what you've done, and don't get anywhere near as far. You were playing at Penrith before, representative, you know, for what is it, Jersey Flag, SG
Yeah,
Ball?
so came up through the juniors, Harry Matthews, which
Harry
is
Mats,
17s, SG Ball 19s, and Flag 21s.
Yeah, sweet. And then, so how many years were you at Penrith?
Since I was like 13, I think. So
Okay, so this whole time, right up until now.
Yeah,
And
Penrith
now
junior.
you've crossed over to the Sharkies.
Sharkies, yeah, up.
Up, Cronulla, mate.
Yeah.
Up. I have a lot of respect for the Sharks, apart from when Paul Gallen rubbed salt in the wound and kicked a fucking field goal against my Tigers at Leichhardt Oval, which was the last round, and the winner made the finals.
Yeah.
And then, we finished 9th again. Back to my life. But I do like the Sharkies. I work in the Shire, so a lot of people at my work are, Cronulla fans. But how have you found it so far? You like the club?
Yeah, it's real good. Enjoying it heaps. Pretty big pre-season. It was good to get under my belt, but yeah, it was good culture there. Yeah. So in for a big year, I reckon.
Yeah, fucking oath. That's mad.
Yeah. And
how does it compare to being like Penrith is well regarded as probably the best pathways sort of system in the comp. How does Sharks compare to that for you?
Oh, still they're very similar.
Very similar.
Yeah. Like Cronulla have a great pathway system, great first grade system, great coaches there, but yeah, very similar.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
And Sharks are definitely on the up, like at NRL level.
Yeah, 100%.
You've got like Nico Hines there.
Yeah.
Fucking love Nico Hines.
Yeah, it's a good player.
Who doesn't love Nico Hines?
Yeah.
If you don't love Nico Hines, I reckon you're a cunt.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think Sharks will have a good year. But do you think how you're 19?
Yeah, 19.
You're so young.
Yeah.
You got all the time in the world. But when have you set like a goal for yourself of when you want to make NRL? Do you have that in your head?
Yeah, like everyone who plays footy obviously wants to make their debut, but I think for me, just trying to get, I have so many things to work on, trying to get better every day. Like, obviously the goal is this year, but that doesn't happen next year. I'll just keep trying pushing, but yeah, just trying to get better.
Well, if you make your debut this year, I'll be there, brother.
Yeah,
I'll be there. Just get me a ticket.
What if it's against the Tigers?
Look, I'll come. I'll support you. Only you, right? But I'll be cheering for the Tigers. Mate, if it's against the Tigers, you'll have a killer debut. You'll be able to run rings behind those fucking guns. No, Tigers actually, I think they might have an all right year.
Yeah, they should.
Maybe not. I don't know. I say this every year.
Yeah.
You know what I actually said on the podcast last year? I was like, we're definitely not going to get the wooden spoon this year.
Yeah,
I said that last year. But then we got the fucking wooden spoon. Only team in history to finish fucking last and drop down one more the year next year. Fuck. Terrible.
Yeah.
So you always played footy since you were a kid?
Always played footy. I was big
How old
into
were you when you started?
I think 4. So I was a St. Mary's junior.
Fuck, 4 years old.
Yeah.
Shit, I started at 8 and I thought that was super young.
Yeah.
4.
Yeah, I think I played 2 years on the Sixers.
Yeah,
And then,
shit.
St. Mary's junior, I came through all of them my whole life. And then, got picked up from Penrith around, I think, 15, 16.
Yeah, and St. Mary's is a fucking good club.
Yeah,
so-
like, there's so many boys that come from there. Like, great
Yeah.
system.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
They even play the New South Wales Cup at the St. Mary's Stadium.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Sometimes, like, even the flag games, SG ball games, like, they just have the best
Yeah. Yeah,
system.
that's a big club. And they've
Yeah.
got their own leagues club there.
Yeah.
So,
So, best facilities there for a junior club.
yeah. It's what fucking Hawkesbury Hawks are missing.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
they have the Panthers, like, there, but, like, the club.
Yeah.
But, like, it's not really, like,
Yeah.
it should be a fucking Hawkesbury Hawks club. Leagues club,
Yeah.
Windsor have a good fucking
Yeah,
system too.
Windsor have a good.
My mate's actually playing for Windsor today. He's coming back after a few years off. So
Really?
he asked me to come, and I was like, "It's at 12:30." I was like, "I'm not gonna make it, brother. Fuck that."
Is that at Windsor?
Yeah. I don't know where they're playing. No, I think it's around here somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But yeah. He's keen. He's keen. I used to always say I could never fucking support Windsor Wolves because I grew up playing for Hawkesbury Hawks.
Yeah.
So that was like our rival.
Pretty much.
And now I'm like, I don't really have any affiliation with Hawkesbury Hawks now. I'll put on a Windsor hoodie. Fuck it, What's the so are you guys doing like drops at the moment with RealWrld? Like, is it like just a release and then it sells out and then you work on the next?
Yeah.
So,
pretty much.
Is that how you're sort of running it at the moment?
So last year, that's pretty much how we ran it, But like this year, what we're trying to do is like, so we like that shirt. We'll drop that, but then in the process, still working on our next one. So when that sells out or whatever,
You'll be
then,
ready to go.
ready to go, bang. Instead
Yeah.
of having that lead time, like that break, I feel like that's what kills us.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it is hard with you guys being so busy in your own
Yeah,
lives as well.
Because like Kai lives in Cronulla, he's like pretty much out in Cronulla every day for training.
Yeah.
And then like me and Ashton is out here. So then,
Are you going to move to Cronulla?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I think so. I just drive every day, which is
Yeah, it
gets
kills
annoying.
you, hey?
Yeah.
What are you taking? The fucking, what is it, M4?
Yeah. Well, I live in Wallachia, so Elizabeth Drive, and then M7, M5,
Yeah.
and then King George's Road, but that just takes like 40 minutes. That
Yeah.
long.
Get off at Heathcote.
Yeah, I do that sometimes. Miss
Yeah.
tolls.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. That's the way I go.
Yeah.
fuck yeah.
And on the way back in like afternoon traffic, it's fucking mad. too.
Yeah,
You
you miss
actually-
it all, the
yeah.
M5 traffic.
Yeah, M5's a fucking nightmare.
Oh, it's horrible.
Actually, let me have a little rant here for a second. Fucking M7, honestly, government, suck my dick, cunt. Like, still charging us for the M7 at the moment. The whole thing's fucking 80 Ks.
Yeah.
2 lanes.
Like 2 lanes. Fuck me. What am I paying for, cunt?
That's
What am I fucking paying for?
Even the M7 to merge on the M5, it merges on in one lane. That's
Yeah.
where all the traffic gets hold up. It's fucking a joke.
100%. It's a fucking joke, mate. Honestly, fix your shit. The M7 should have always been fucking an 8-lane road.
Yeah,
That's it.
Like, build for tomorrow,
literally.
not today. You fucking losers. Fucking New South Wales government. Who's our premier now? Chris Minns. You're a dumb cunt. Fuck, I'm gonna get us cancelled. But honestly, nah, he's all right. Chris Minns. He brought the UFC to Sydney.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not really know.
Yeah,
Not
you're not
into that.
You're not political.
Nah.
No.
Politically active.
Nah.
That's good. It's a good way to be
Yeah.
as a sports star.
Yeah.
Stop you from getting a scandal. It's probably I'm fucking too politically active, mate. So what's next? What's next for RealWrld? You've got some things lined up.
Yeah, so pretty much that shirt that he's wearing,
Yeah.
that's like pretty much
So this is the first time people are seeing this.
Yeah.
first time everyone's seen it. So
Well, fucking look closely, guys.
Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, just a simple shirt kind of thing.
Simple
Like that's
shirt.
what rocks these days. Just a
Honestly, it's nice too. I like the that writing. It's like that
embroidery.
signature style.
Yeah.
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 That's mad.
Like everyone just rocks the simple shirts, and I think white goes with everything. So
100%. I think simple is back. Like you go out now, you don't really see people wearing like a crazy.
Yeah, nothing graphics, nothing that. Just like simple, plain, but then just good feel, good texture.
Yeah. Well, that's what you want. That's the main thing, right? Like those tees look fucking like. Are they like thick? They're thick.
Yeah. So these are I think 240 GSM.
Yeah, that's mad.
So 100% cotton, which is Australian made as well. So that's like our main thing.
Priority,
we advertise like it's all Australian made, which is pretty good.
100%. And like so much shit you buy like now, like it's just. I don't want to talk bad on other brands. I'm not going to name names, but some brands out there, right, that are trying hard. It's like it's these shitty like T-shirts made in fucking China or Vietnam or whack with a fucking logo whacked on it. It's like it's not a clothing brand, bro. That's merch.
Yeah,
right?
100%.
It's merchandise.
Yeah. And
if I was making some Speak Free shirts, I'd probably do that.
Yeah.
Right? 100%. I'd probably fucking do that. But what people look for now to wear, especially people want clothes that last.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Like, and I feel like your tees, like, they look fucking good. They look really good. Like thick. I like a thick tee.
Yeah.
Like, Engage, the brand by like Israel Adesanya.
Oh yeah, I think
and Volkanovski. They make all like the Volk shirts and shit.
Okay, not really don't know much about it, but
their tees are like a thicker tee.
Yeah.
It's like it's fucking mad.
Yeah.
They're heaps good.
Because when we started out, because I know Kyle from Setter like through like Touch Footy and stuff, and I kind of messaged him, and I was like, starting a clothing brand with the boys. Like, what do you reckon? He goes, let's meet up and we'll talk. So we met up and we'll talk, and he goes like, it's either you want to do it like the cheap way and the shit way, or like we can go together and you can fuck with me and we can kind of do it. You can come through me. And I was like, we might as well go do it the right way. It's more expensive, but you might as well get a brand out there in a good way. Like we didn't want to be
100%
kind of like, they just do AS color shirts. Like you weren't like, fuck, these are good fits. Like they last well. So that's what we wanted our first drop to be like.
So I feel like that went pretty well for us. Like not like, because anyone could do that AS color and then like, embroider something, and then people are like, it's just another AS color. Then you just lose all that attraction.
Yeah.
So I feel like we've kept our attraction because people are like, fuck, they do like pretty good tees, and then they're like, I want to get one because it always sells out. So it's just like, which is pretty good. And then like you got like people like you can see like on our website, people from like around the world just looking at it.
Yeah,
so
that's
like,
mad.
It's pretty cool.
To see.
What's have you done like international orders and stuff? Have people bought from overseas?
Just like domestic, really.
Yeah,
so like Queensland, Melbourne, which is pretty.
But that's
cool.
sick. That's fucking
100%.
sick. Yeah, that must be a good feeling.
Yeah,
that would be a good feeling to know like it's reaching, sort of Australia wide. I was up in MattyG Round.
Yeah,
and some cunt came up to me. I shouldn't say some cunt. He was a nice guy.
Yeah.
Nice guy. He came up to me with like my podcast open on his Spotify.
Oh yeah.
He's like, "Bro, is this you?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Yeah,
bro.
that's the best feeling.
And he got like a photo with me and shit.
Yeah.
All my mates were like, "What the fuck?"
that's sick.
And it was hectic, but I felt like a king that day. I was like, And then the next day, Tigers beat Dragons.
I remember we were out once and we saw someone with the RealWrld shirt on in the city, and we were like freaking out. We're like, fuck, that's hectic.
That's mad.
And
Did you
then-
go up to him?
Yeah, and then we realized it was a chick we knew's boyfriend. So we're like, it's not really a random. It's still pretty cool.
Hey, but it will happen.
Yeah.
It will happen for sure.
But like one of my mates from uni went to the 50 Cent concert and then saw someone rocking our shirt. I was like,
Really?
Yeah, that's insane.
That's
yeah.
mad. What's the connection with little Taj Savage?
That's his cousin.
Is that your cousin?
Really close family friend.
Okay,
but we
yeah.
just wish I were cousins.
Because I met that family at a 50th I was shooting.
Oh yeah.
And we got along. He's a little mad cunt.
Yeah. He's a little shit, eh?
He's so cool, but I was telling him, I was like, bro, you should have your own clothing line. Like before I even knew, he was like,
Yeah.
And I was like, Taj Savage, that's a fucking mad name
Yeah,
for a
it's
clothing
love.
line.
Savage last name. That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Yeah.
Savage. That's such a good last name.
Yeah.
But yeah, he's a legend. I saw him. I think is it his sister or something? Goes to I don't know. One school I did a formal photography
Caroline
for.
Chisholm?
Caroline Chisholm.
Yeah.
So he was there and he came up to me and he was wearing a RealWrld tee. And,
Yeah.
he came up. He's like, MattyG, bro. I've been watching the podcast. He's a legend. So shout out Taj, you fucking mad cunt. But with your footy, right? How many days a week do you train? Is that your full time?
Yeah, so full time job. Pretty grateful for that.
Fucking
so
oath, that's mad.
Yeah.
What a dream.
I know, it's fucking dream come true, to be honest. But so usually in preseason was 5 days. So either we do Monday to Friday straight and have the weekend off.
Yeah.
Or Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, have Wednesday, Sunday off.
Okay.
So that was in preseason, but now like in season
With games and that.
like obviously I'm not playing first grade, so I kind of train with them Monday, Tuesday, and then go back down to Flegg and New South Wales Cup on the Thursday.
Okay, so you're training with the NRL boys on...
Yeah, like the early days in the week. And
Fuck
then
yeah.
When they...
But fuck, you'd learn so much.
Yeah, like so much. Like Will Kennedy and Nico, like they've helped me so much. Like,
Yeah, that's
pretty
mad.
cool like, to work with them.
I love Nico.
Yeah.
He's a sick cunt.
Yeah.
But that's hectic. It's a good club to be around, man.
Yeah.
Like those boys seem like good boys.
Yeah,
too,
that's
hey?
mad culture there. Like,
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
And like, do you like the Shire?
Yeah, it's
Like
good.
us- it is good,
We
hey?
went out there last night.
Yeah.
Oh,
We
did
went-
ya?
Yeah, went
Yeah.
to Norvies and some of the boys I think went to Carmen's later.
Yeah.
But like we didn't go.
How's Northies now?
It was all right last night.
It was
alright.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Yeah, that's mad. That's where all the like Sharks boys go after games. and
Yeah, I
shit,
think
hey?
so. I'm not too sure, but yeah, I think
Yeah.
most of the boys go there.
But yeah, Northies, man. Yeah. It's rough, man.
Yeah.
You know what I like about the Shire, and I hope this doesn't come off like racist, because I don't mean it this way. But it feels like old school Australia still when you're there,
Yeah.
even though it's super close to the city, like it's not that far. It's like, if you think of Sydney, you'd still think like Cronulla is Sydney, right? Like,
Yeah.
but it's got that like sort of never changed up vibe about it.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
for the better or for the worse, I don't know. But I don't know. I like working there because it just feels like that real like quintessential like Australian vibes.
Yeah.
It's like puberty blues shit. Like it's still going on. But yeah, and I feel like the Cronulla fan base is very like
Oh, yeah,
like that.
it's
You know?
crazy.
Yeah, they love their footy.
Yeah.
They fucking
Yeah.
love their footy. But that's mad. So when did you get the call about from Cronulla? Was it like last year?
Yeah,
or
I think it was like mid last year. I was just playing at Penrith. And
they
yeah.
just scouted you?
Yeah. So I was still contracted with Penrith that year, but you can negotiate for the year after. So I was happy at Penrith. Like I loved it there, but I kind of didn't think going forward how well they are and how good they are in
Yeah.
the depth wise. Like I didn't think there was kind of a future for me there.
And that sucks.
It's hard.
Hey?
Yeah, like it's
But-
hard like being a junior and that, but like
Yeah.
Cronulla's a great club. Like love it there. Love it
Yeah.
there.
At least you didn't have to move to fucking, Queensland.
Yeah,
or
yeah,
something.
yeah.
Like you could still, be around family and that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's like one of our mates moved to Melbourne.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For footy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Playing for Storm?
Yeah.
Yeah, mad. I mean, good club.
Yeah.
Fucking
He's
great
killing
club.
it as well.
Yeah.
I don't know how I'd like to live in Melbourne.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I went there for a game once. It was a bit like
Yeah.
full on.
Yeah, and it's just like
I just see Melbourne.
they're a good club, but they're an AFL. It's an AFL city.
Yeah.
Yeah,
man. So-
it's huge over there. Like I went down to visit him, and like you talk to someone about footy, and they're talking about AFL. You're like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
And they're like kings there, like AFL players.
Yeah.
Even
Yeah.
their wives are like superstars, like celebrities,
Yeah.
like you're like Taylor Swift, WAG level.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I guess that would probably help them, to be honest, like not having so much attention.
Yeah,
down
towards
there.
them. Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
probably why they've been such a successful club,
Yeah.
and great coaching, obviously,
Yeah.
and Craig Bellamy and fucking Cameron Smith,
Yeah,
and Billy
and
Slater.
Slater, all there.
They kind of hit the fucking jackpot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I did with them three.
Yeah. And then, they had GI back then. And I mean, they were cheating the salary cap. But
Yeah.
It's okay. Who isn't cheating the salary cap? Looking at you, Sydney Roosters. Shouldn't be making these claims on air while we've got a footy player. It's all right. He didn't say anything. It's just me.
Yeah.
Sue me instead. But no, that's mad, man. Congratulations.
Yeah, thanks for that.
Yeah, that's a lot of people try really fucking hard to get
Yeah.
where you are. So, and to do that as like a full-time job,
Yeah, it's
play
insane,
footy,
eh?
unbelievable.
go and
It's crazy.
train, like you'd be just so wrapped every morning. Do you just
Yeah.
wake up happy? Can't
Yeah,
like,
I wake up happy and then I'm in the car for 2 hours. So
yeah,
I'm
in traffic.
just
Yeah,
driving.
and then you're like, fuck this.
Yeah, and then I get there and it's good.
Let's move to the Shire.
Yeah.
ASAP. Cronulla's nice, man. It's expensive.
Yeah, I
right?
know. I was looking at apartments. Like one of the boys, Kai, who lives down there, he think his parents want him out there. I think
you go like together. You'll
maybe me, him, or Mrs. So we might move down there.
Perfect.
Yeah,
it'll be cheap then.
Yeah, 3 of us.
Yeah,
should be all right.
Yeah, just split it. Yeah, between the 3 of you.
Yeah,
happy fucking days.
Yeah,
mate.
I know.
That's what I'm thinking about at the moment. I'm like, I really want like a pay rise so I can like live in the Shire.
Yeah,
be close to work. I'm just sick of. I'm running up. I've had my D-Max for fucking 2 years.
Sick,
yeah, it's a nice car, but I've already done 60,000 Ks in it almost.
Yeah.
And like in 2 years, like it's just too much.
Insane,
It's too much. It's almost going in for its 4th service already. I'm like, fuck, money. Cars, mate.
Yeah, I got a Trident.
He's got the fucking worst luck with that thing.
I think I've spent like 16 grand on a motor blew up.
Oh, really?
It's the worst
what
car.
year model is it?
2014. I don't drive it anymore. I leave it to my dad. I just drive my mum's little Mazda.
Yeah. So you rock up in the Mazda.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I'm not touching that.
Oh, that'd be better on fuel too. Probably.
Yeah, driving every day.
Yeah. So you drive that to the Shire every day?
Yeah. If I end up moving down there, I'll bring the Trident. But just driving the Mazda every day. So
that's all right. You'll sign a big contract soon. You'll buy. But no, that's cool, man. It's very cool. What's next for you in terms of music releases and?
Yeah, so currently
been producing a lot. Hey.
Yeah, been talking to like a few people I know, like Tom Buden, Odd Mob, and
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So like I met them over in Fiji, and then like they've just been like a big impact like in my music.
That's mad. Where were you just on holidays in Fiji?
Yeah, so I was on a holiday, and then I think they were both playing there, and then I went, and then like I didn't even know who Tom Buden was, and then like he just like ended up fucking with me, and then like just became like almost like an older bro. You can just message and be like, all right, I'll do this, or like sometimes I'll send him like a sample of my song, he'll tweak it and then send it back to me saying, oh, I think you should add this, and then
yeah,
so
that's awesome.
That's pretty good. And then like seeing Odd Mob blow up, like it's insane. Knowing like, yeah, this guy's helping me. And then he's playing at Coachella. He's playing at what's that big festival in Europe?
Tomorrowland.
Yeah, he's playing it there this year.
I really want to go to Tomorrowland. Looks fucking insane, eh?
Yeah.
Apparently it's so hard to get tickets.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to pitch actually. I fly down to Melbourne on Friday. Very excited about that. Didn't know the music went to 7 a.m. every morning, so fucking Jesus Christ.
I seen those set times, I was like, fuck that.
Yeah. I don't know what time the music starts again. Hopefully they give us some fucking time to sleep, man. Jesus. I'm going to an RV, which I'm excited about. I've never camped in an RV before, so I'm pretty wrapped about that. So we're flying down, which is good because then it's only like 2-hour drive from Melbourne.
Yeah.
Towards like Adelaide, like towards South Australia, inland. But yeah, it'll be fun, man. I'm excited. Then Fred again the day after I get back, so
yeah, fuck yeah.
Probably be scattered as fuck again. Spares will have to hold me up, bro. I'm fucking dead. But no, that's sick, man. And it's good that like I feel like Australian DJs now, it's like they're blowing up. You know what I mean? Like they're playing at these huge festivals now. It's not just like playing Sydney clubs and that. Yeah. Like look at Dom Dollar and Rufus Du Sol and these massive music producers that are killing it. Like
insane, eh?
Yeah. Like I went and saw Rufus last year. No, maybe not last year. Maybe it was the year before. December 20... What fucking year are we in? 2024.
Yeah.
December 2022. I went and saw them in the Domain. And it was one of the best fucking shows I've ever been to in my life, hey? Like, it was just... I got such good photos, like, of there. And just being, like, in a mosh again. It was, like, that first year sort of coming out of the scamdemic. And fucking ban me, bro. Ban me. I fucking dare ya, YouTube. But it was like just being like surrounded by people again and everyone like loving the same music and it's just such a good vibe. Like, I was also off my head, so it probably added to it. But yeah, it's just we got robbed of that so hard during those years.
Yeah, 100%.
No matter what your fucking view of everything is. The fact is that like young kids, especially your age, like you really didn't have fucking like that party time of like when you're like 16, 17, 18. Like that was all you're all like locked up.
Yeah. Well, I know this guy, like when he graduated school, like they didn't have like anything. They were in the COVID year, like they pretty much missed out on year 12.
That's so fucking shit. So like no schoolies.
Nah.
All these things that you deserve to do as an Australian kid.
Yeah.
Like just
gone. Yeah. Well, I did 3 years at uni. I didn't even get a fucking graduation.
No, really.
And then they try to hit me up for a graduation ceremony like 2 years later. I'm like, I don't want to go back and talk to cunts who are like, I did journalism, right?
Yeah.
I don't want to like rock up there and people will be like, I'm working for the ABC. I'm working for SBS. I'll be like, I've got a podcast. Like, mad. But like, yeah, it was just such a fuck time.
Yeah.
And so much got taken from us, you know, for, you know, some people agree that it should have been, some people don't, whatever. Doesn't matter. But that time, like, I think now, like I said earlier, like there's like this, I don't know, it's like a renaissance of like everyone's wanting to create and everyone's wanting to go out, everyone's wanting to experience things. Like, it's the same reason people don't want to work fucking weekends now.
Yeah.
And people like, been a huge shift in the way people are thinking about their lives, because it's like it made you appreciate the stuff that we took for granted before.
Yeah,
like
100%.
Like going out clubbing, or like fucking going to a festival, or like just going overseas on holidays. Like it was such a boost in overseas travel during, like, I don't know if you guys remember on your Instagram stories, like last Europe summer, our winter.
Yeah.
Like
last year,
everyone was there.
Everyone
the whole
was in
Western
fucking
Sydney
Europe,
was there.
I'm like, yeah, am I meant to be in Greece right now? Like, fuck, did I
What
miss
am
the
I
memo,
missing out?
cunt? Yeah. Like, I'm just here chilling, fucking in Penrith. Fuck yeah. I'm going to Africa this year.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Yeah,
now,
sick.
you're
South African.
South African. That's mad. I'm not going to South Africa, but I am going to Kenya and Tanzania.
Yeah, you're
doing
a
a African safari.
Yeah, fuck
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be sick. Kenyas
So-
are good.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
fucking excited, man.
Yeah.
I'm going by myself, like on a Kentucky, so
Yeah.
it'll be good once like I get there. But yeah, book my flights, flying Emirates, fucking $3,200 later.
Oh, really?
Bang, 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 bang. But it's all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, I went sober last year
Yeah.
for a bit. I needed to for a while,
Yeah.
just to get everything under control. And so I booked the trip then as like a, fuck yeah, this is what I'm going to set my mind to. This is what I'm going to save my money for.
Yeah.
And so I've been just putting away $200 a week every week. And now like
Yeah,
I'm
just
paying off the
good.
trip. It's like
Yeah.
easy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, and yeah, that's what I'd say to everyone out there who's like, I can't afford to do this. I can't afford to do that. Just put some money away every week.
100%.
Like, just give up something, right? Like, whether it's like, okay, I fucking buy 4 vapes a week. Okay, buy 2. Buy
Yeah,
2
legit.
instead. Make them last, and then that money from the other 2 vapes, put in a fucking bank account, save that shit up, and go on a holiday. And you don't even need that much money to go on a good holiday. Like,
No.
honestly.
But I think
Yeah.
we're looking at maybe Thailand at the end of the year.
Yeah.
But,
us
Yeah.
and
Pretty cheap.
Our boys, like 8 of us. just
Oh, yeah,
like-
and
Yeah.
Bud's legal over there now.
Yeah.
They've got like cafes like Amsterdam does now.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that was a pretty big seller.
Yeah. You smoke Bud?
Nah.
No,
Oh.
me neither.
Nah,
So I used to. I
Yeah.
used to, but
But, like,
not anymore.
Yeah.
When I was like 16, 17, I was like big pot smoker, but
Oh, yeah.
then it was like starting to make me fucking paranoid and shit. So I was like, fuck this.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now I just like my uppers. But but apparently mushies are legal over there too.
Oh, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, they do like mushroom shakes for
I
a full
thought
moon
they were
party.
making like mushrooms legal in Melbourne or something. I saw
Well,
that.
they've made it legal as like a last resort drug for
like medical, isn't it?
depression
Yeah.
and anxiety and that, which is fucking 100% I'm all for.
Yeah, 100%.
Like, it's a natural thing that grows in the ground.
Yeah.
Like, it's so weird to me that that's illegal. Like, it's fucking crazy to me. Like, I actually don't understand why it would be.
Yeah.
There's no come down to it. Like, as soon as you stop tripping, you know you've stopped tripping. Like, it's
Yeah.
like, and you feel like good. There's no like depression like that sets in like other drugs have, you know, because there's such a increase in serotonin or dopamine.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's just mental to me that that's like illegal.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I suppose like if you find it on the ground, like who gives a fuck? What are they going to do? Take it off you? Like they
Yeah.
can't lock you up for it. Like, well, maybe they can. I don't know. I don't really know the law.
Yeah.
But yeah, no. But boys, thank you very much for coming in.
Thank you. Man.
If anyone wants to find all your shit, where do they find it?
Just Instagram, RealWrld.au. So that's our Insta. And then, yeah, just go on the website and hopefully get some buys on the new drop.
Yeah. And when's the next drop coming? Do you want to say, or you're not sure yet?
It's in May at the moment, so hopefully maybe a month, and then like
few
Louis,
weeks,
like Louis said, like we're kind of like planning for like early winter now. So hopefully maybe 3-4 weeks after that, just drop. Drop after that.
And do you order all different sizes before you drop, and then it's like just sell them, and then it's once it's sold out, or do you like order to like?
Nah.
Are they made to order or?
No, we just get a bulk.
Bulk. Yeah. And what sizes do you guys go up to? Starts at
XS and then 3XL in it.
Nah, small and then 3XL. But so our first shirt we done small to 3XL, and the 3XL like didn't really sell. I think we got maybe 8 of them and only like 2 sold. So we'll kind of like scrap the 3XL.
Everyone's on a health kick now.
Yeah, we just scrap the 2XL.
Everyone's doing run clubs.
Yeah. Fucking run clubs, mate. Jesus Christ. You're the new cyclists.
Yeah.
Actually, speaking of, I was behind some cyclists on the way here, and fuck me, get off the road, you dogs. Stick to the fucking pay Rego or fuck off. You know what I mean? So that's my take on it.
Yeah.
But no, awesome. And I like to end my podcast with just my guests giving a bit of advice. If anyone's out there wanting to start, a business venture, a clothing line, maybe don't start it here, but we don't need any more competitors. But anyone wanting to start something, a passion of theirs, what's your advice to them?
Just go for it. Even if you think you wouldn't excel in it, just still give it a try. All honesty, you never know till you try it. So don't knock it till you try it. So whatever it is, just go for it. That's my advice. Yeah,
I think we'll just back that. A bit hard to top that. Nah, just do it, eh?
Yeah.
Just just send it.
Yeah, Nike.
Literally Nike. Best slogan.
Well, thank you very much for coming in and speaking free. All the best with your music ventures. All the best with footy this season. If you debut, let me know. I'll be there. I'll be there at Shark Park, mate.
Everyone will know about Liam.
Yeah. Remember, guys, speak free with MattyG.